So despite there not really being an update, we've kind of got to do an update, which is kind of a weird concept, right? A lot of people are asking me to make this video because of stuff that's come out today. But let's start on a positive, shall we? And this news comes from @WhatTheStatus, and that is that Uncle Howdy and Lilly were added in the 1.08 update for WWE 2K23. Unsure at this point if it's playable characters or props, which is most likely, or in my faction. And it's the same with the Fiend, although this one does seem to be more clear that it was added to be mostly for my faction. But you can see WWE and 2K pushing out the Bray content still in that 2K23 world. But let's get on to the part of the video that everyone's here to talk about, of course, the absence of Bray Wyatt from WWE television. Bray has been gone now for a number of weeks, and this story sort of sparked again today because there's been some reports on social media from Boozer666 and Zero News, both reporting that Bray has been pulled from internal run sheets and he's being reassessed due to his health condition, that Fightful Select reported a while ago that he was off TV for an illness, which kind of makes sense. We haven't seen Bray since February 24th, and this is why I have an issue believing this, because it's now April, and if you're only now removing Bray from internal run sheets, why? What have you been doing? Twiddling your thumbs for 2 months? What? Bray hasn't been on TV now for those 2 months as of next week, and I can't believe they're only getting around to removing him from the run sheets now. That seems a little bit ridiculous to believe. It seems like it's just too long. And I know a lot of people on social media right now are talking about Bray Wyatt released, especially because of clickbait videos like this one. But as of the time of recording, no, Bray Wyatt has not been released by the WWE. None of us have a crystal ball. None of us know what's going to happen. Obviously, we can get spoiled by things and news can break from credible sources like Fightful, for example, and then we will know what's going on. But until that time, people are just preying on your fear and the insecurity because this has happened before and people are scared and they're playing on that fear for clicks and to make money. Maybe a biased opinion because I'm a huge Bray Wyatt fan, but I think WWE understand the value of Bray Wyatt. They literally bought him back before, and I'm pretty sure he's not on a small contract, right? So why would you do that? And the fact they haven't had him wrestle every week, and he has wrestled sparingly, that was before the illness and before the injury or all that kind of stuff, whatever's going on with him now. And I think if there is an option that he cannot go in the ring right now, WWE could adapt Bray with characters like Alexa Bliss and of course Uncle Howdy already part of the Bray Wyatt storyline arc that we know. They could adapt it that Uncle Howdy is more of an in-ring performer, Alexa Bliss is a more in-ring performer, and Bray's more in the shadows running the creative for the two while still being an on-screen character. I think if they wanted to and they had to, they could easily adapt the Bray Wyatt storyline, right? I do feel like a lot of the timing of this Bray Wyatt update news has come out after an interview with now WWE President Nick Khan, where he spoke about the deal with Endeavor and inevitable cuts in WWE. But what people aren't really talking about is the fact Nick Khan specifically mentioned leaving the TV product untouched, and that basically cutting the main roster of WWE is not what they're looking to do. Now, that doesn't guarantee there won't be cuts, of course. They never can do that. But that's not what they're looking to do. I think something really important to point out is that we're actually discussing the health of Wyndham Rotunda. While we're all fans of the character Bray Wyatt, sometimes it's hard to forget that the man behind the character, Wyndham Rotunda, is the man who's suffering with an illness and with a health condition. And that's why WWE isn't telling you what's wrong. That's why Bray Wyatt's not telling you what's wrong. The honest truth, it's none of our business. As always, there will always be update videos on the channel when I feel like the need to make one. A lot of people are requesting one today. I think with everything going on all at once, that's probably why. So make sure if you're not already, you hit the subscribe button, like the video, follow me over on Twitter @CWrestlingUK, and of course, I'll see you next time. Peace!